Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay, I could dig that. I love you, Sean.
Me too. I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Live and direct. Sean G on the microphone, August the 23rd, 2021. It is 2:15 in the p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in New Jersey. Welcome to the show. This is the podcast with Soul. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button when you come in. Take this link if you like what you hear. Copy this link and share this link with somebody in your contact list on your phone and tell them to check it out. Sean G. All of the books are on sale on my website right now. Stigmatism in my soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
If you buy all three books at gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com, they're $20 a piece. I'll send you a free t-shirt. If you want to buy all three books, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3, you can call me direct at 862-333-6878. This phone right here will ring. I will take your order. We can rap, kick it, talk, get your t-shirt size, and I'll send you a free t-shirt. The books are ordered. Volume 3 should be here. I had to order some more Volume 2s. I had to order some more Volume 1s. They should be here around the first or second week in September, and I'll start shipping then. I want to thank everybody thus far that has bought the new book, Volume 3. Thank you. Thank everybody that's buying the shirts, the hats, everything, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you. Subscribe to my Patreon channel, the Patreon channel with Soul. My man David Andrews, he's in the live chat right now. He bought 2 books for me to give away to the next 2 people who subscribe to my Patreon channel and buy the yearly subscription. It's $5 a month. If you only want to try it for 1 month, $5, you don't like what I do, you take your $5, you lose $5, and then you go along. You don't have to come back no more. But if you want to pay for the whole year up front in advance, it's $55. Instead of paying $60, 12 times 5 is 60. Instead of paying $5 per month and having to renew every month, you buy it one time for $55, and you will get a free copy, the first 2 people of Volume 3. And that's thanks to my man David Andrews over there. He's somewhere in Europe, man. He supported the channel, patronizes me heavily, man. Sean G, I'm live on the microphone. This is a buffoonery-free zone. There's no ignorance going on here. There's no stupidity going on here. There's no buffoonery. We not joking. We not playing no games. If you're interested in that, if that's what excites you, this is the wrong channel for you. I'm the wrong guy for you. I'm not here to entertain you or make you laugh or none of that. This is a buffoonery-free zone. The phoenix flies, wing scrapes the skies. The phoenix flies. I did some research on the phoenix. The phoenix was a bird that was revered by the ancient Egyptians. It's a legendary bird. And the story behind the phoenix is that it lived in the desert for about 500 or 600 years. And it destroyed itself. Marcus Peebles, thank you for that super chat. The phoenix lived about 500 or 600 years in the Libyan desert. The ancient Egyptians revered this bird. And when I went to Egypt, I've been to Egypt 3 times. I've been on the pyramids. I sat on the pyramid. I climbed on the Great Pyramid and sat on the Great Pyramid. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got in the Nile River, took my shoes off, took my shirt off, stepped in the Nile, and washed my body with the water from the Nile. Yes, I did. The phoenix is a legendary bird that was revered by the ancient Egyptians. And if you ever go to Egypt, if you're lucky enough, if you're fortunate enough, you go to the temples in Edfu, Esna, some of the temples in and around Cairo, Kamombo, Aswan. Even when you go down into the Sudan, into Nubia, you'll see images painted on the walls inside the temples, down in these tombs where the pharaoh has his sarcophagus. There's pictures of the phoenix. And the symbolism of the phoenix is it was a legendary bird that lived about 500 or 600 years. It destroyed itself. That bird didn't destroy it. Them birds over there didn't destroy it. Them birds over there ain't had nothing to do with it. That bird over there ain't have nothing to do with it. None of them birds bothered the phoenix. The phoenix destroyed itself by fire on the pyre. It destroyed itself through its own act. Check me out. Check me out. I ain't scared of y'all. If you scared of this, get off my channel and don't never come back. If you scared to look at you. And when it was reduced to ashes, the phoenix, through its own act, through its own choice, through its own volition, resurrected itself from its ashes, put itself back together, and had a resurgence or a rebirth, and it rose again anew from its ashes after destroying itself to live again for another 500 or 600 years. Check me out. Check me out. Research it. Research it. And I'm coming off the top of the dome. I got some notes here, right? I got some notes here. Let me show you the notes. I wrote all this when I was in the joint, man, when I was in federal prison, man. I studied all of this. And the meaning of the phoenix the meaning of the phoenix to the ancient Egyptians and just the meaning of it in general, in my opinion, or my estimation, they said the phoenix represents a rebirth in your life, a resurrection in your life, a rising again, rising anew. The old self having been destroyed through its own volition, the phoenix rose again to rise anew. There was a rebirth, there was a refreshing, a resurgence into prominence, into view. Now, you got to understand that we're talking about any of these major religions that are in the world today. This predates all of that. This predates all of that. And if you and really, if you want to get down to it and go off in the weeds with it and dig deep, all of these major religions of today bit. They bit the rhymes, they stole, they plagiarized these mythical stories of the ancient Egyptians, and they just flipped the script, put a new package on it, put some perfume, some cologne on it, and they gave it to us in modern day society. But when you really drill down, all of these stories go back to ancient Egypt. They go back to Africa. Egypt is on the continent of Africa. This is before they considered it a part of the Middle East. This is long before any type of migration. Egypt was at war with the Assyrians and all of the Assyrians up in the north, and eventually they lost the war. And then, a major influence came down into Egypt. This is before all of that. But I don't want to get off into all of that. Let's stay on topic. A person or thing likened to the phoenix is a paragon of excellence or beauty, one that experiences a restoration, a renewal, or a seeming rebirth after ruin or destruction. Resurrection, the meaning, to rise again, a spiritualization of thought, material belief that yields to spiritual understanding. Resurrect, to raise from the dead, to bring to view, attention, or use again. Resurgence, arising again into life, activity, or prominence. The phoenix flies, wings scrape the skies.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Sean, why are you talking about this? Because I'm here to let you know that you have to look no further than yourself, than your mind, than your soul, than your heart to find your resurrection, to find your rebirth, to find your comeback, to find your new life. The phoenix is not a real bird, it's a legendary bird. The responsibility is mine. My comeback, my picking myself up after I've destroyed myself, is on me. The whole story behind this legendary bird is synonymous and analogous to our own lives. When we make mistakes, when we've made a bad choice, when things didn't work out the way that we planned, when life done punched us in the mouth, when we done did some stupid shit, when I done some stupid shit to me, and when you done some stupid shit to you and blew up your life, you don't got to go talk to nobody. You don't got to go consult with nobody. You don't got to go lament with nobody. You don't got to go read no book with nobody. You ain't got to go to no particular piece of real estate on a particular day and listen to somebody. You don't got to do none of that. All you got to do is look inside yourself and find your comeback inside of you. Yes, you do. That's it. The phoenix flies. This may rub a lot of y'all the wrong way. Some of y'all may find psychological discomfort with what I say because you've been trained and you've been shot in the dome with a mental anesthesia that has you believing otherwise, something that you don't really truly believe, but because it was told to you for so long and by your parents and by your grandmother and grandfather and your mother and your father, you just believed it because it's been told so long, but you never really quite understood it, and you never really quite saw its reality. So when you come on here and you hear me saying this, you understand, your first inclination is going to be the buck, even before you even do the research on what I'm telling you. This ain't nothing I done read in no book. I mean, the story I read in the book, but I've actually jumped on a flight at Kennedy Airport in Queens, New York, and flew to Cairo and saw this for myself. In the tombs of the pharaohs, I saw it from Cairo, Egypt, all the way down into Nubia, Lower Nubia, Upper Nubia, all the way into the Sudan. This phoenix bird was everywhere. The sun, in and of itself, is emblematic to the phoenix. It rises in the east in the morning, and it sets. It rises in the east, or is born every morning. It rises up until it reaches its peak, and then it begins its decline. And it sets, or it dies in the west, and it becomes dark, and you can't see. And then after 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds, which is the true length of the day, what does the sun do? It rises again in youthful freshness, and then there's light again. This is synonymous with our lives. Or it can be. When you fall in your life, you got to get back up. You can't stay there, man. Dwelling in the past. Sean, come lock this door. Going over and over and over about the mistake you made. Lock that door. Going over and over and over about the breakup. Going over and over in your mind about the divorce. Going over and over and over about you got fired. Going over and over and over how you lost all your money. You can't stay there. You choosing to stay there. You got to pick yourself up. You got to pick yourself up. You got to revamp your thinking. You got to rise again anew. You have to decide that you are going to have a rebirth. You're going to have a resurgence in your life. And that you're going to resurrect your life from the chaos that you done caused to the calm. You bring order out of chaos. Your drug addiction, your weed addiction, your gambling addiction, your food addiction, your overweight, your depression, your fears, all these things that plague you, all these things that plague me. We have to decide no more. All of this stuff is synonymous with life, man. You got your 4 seasons. Fall, the leaves begin to fall off the tree, flowers die. Wintertime comes, the weather gets cold, all the flowers are dead, the grass turns brown. The squirrels run for cover, the bears run for cover, all the everybody runs for cover. And then springtime comes and the rain comes. And the flowers begin to grow. The trees begin to grow leaves again. They begin to blossom. And then by summertime, everything is in full bloom. Everything is out. Only to restart that cycle anew the next year. But we've been led to believe that we're supposed to live in this constant state of perpetual utopia, perpetual happiness. Ain't nothing never supposed to go wrong. Everything supposed to go right every day. Fool them, devil. Fool them, devil. And the thing I want to focus on and was key to the Phoenix is the Phoenix destroyed itself. It destroyed itself. And when I look at some of my biggest downfalls in my life, they've all been at my hands. They've all been at my hands. There have been times I've made some poor choices. Sometimes just ignorant, not knowing better, being young and dumb, first time around. Other times I've known better, knew what the outcome was going to be, did it anyway, and got busted upside the head. Nobody is exempt from this. Your comeback is on you. You can get all the people in the world to come and tell you you can do it and help you and all this and that. You can go pay all kinds of psychiatrists and all kinds of people to you can talk your problems to. But if you don't decide that you're gonna come back, it don't even matter. It don't matter who you talk to, what you read, what you listen to. You ain't made the decision yet. And conversely, on the flip side of that coin, you ain't got to talk to nobody. You can be all by yourself. And everybody can be against you and doubt you and talk rumors and gossip about you, about your fall, your setback, and you ain't gonna never make it back. You stupid, dumb. But you could be all by yourself. But once you decide that you're gonna make a comeback, it don't matter what they say. It don't matter what they say. You're gonna come back. So I urge you, Don't just take my word for it. Brian Choi in the building, man. Brian Choi, hold up 1 second. Let me get this last thought out. Don't take my word for it. Don't trust me what I'm saying because you see me on YouTube. Verify what I'm saying. Let me see if this nigga Sean, if he know what he talking about. Let me go look up the Phoenix. Let me see what he talking about. And as you read about it, you're going to see the parallels in your life. You're going to be able to see some of the comebacks you made in your life. And how it applies to you. And then you're going to be able to look at your current situation. And you're going to begin to believe that you can make a comeback. Man, I need everybody to do me a favor, man. And shout my homeboy Brian Choi out. Hawaii represent. That's my main man down in Hawaii in the military. He supports the podcast with Soul. Brian Choi, thank you for that super chat. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
The phoenix flies, wing scrapes the skies. I was down, y'all. I was down. I was down, y'all. I was down. Been down a lot of times. Blew up my life with drug addiction by the age of 21. Full-blown drug addict at 21. Made a decision. I didn't want to get high no more. Made a decision. I wanted to live. I didn't want to die. Quit cold turkey. Ain't got high in over 30 years. Ain't even had a sip of beer in over 30 years. Get him, y'all.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
I used to live a life of crime. Yes, I did. I was always looking for the get over. I always was looking for the shortcut, for the easy way. Blew my life up. I don't live like that no more. The phoenix flies.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Lost $1 million. 900. How much was it? 656, 231. How much was it? 656 plus 275. 931 cash. Lost it all. House, car, houses, plural, everything. Everything through my own doing. I did that to me. My federal case, man, that shit was my fault. I was greedy, man. I ain't have to do what I was doing. I was greedy. I didn't know how to say no. And once the money started coming in, I didn't want to say no more. Niggas told on me. People ratted on me. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But I put myself in a position to be ratted on. That was my fault. That was when my main man told me that. My nigga told me that. My main man. My main man told me that. He did Fed time too. I ain't gonna say his name. I was calling him. I said, man, yo, man, they ratted on me, man. Man, they told on me, man. Man, they ratted on me, man. He said, yeah. But you put yourself in a position to be ratted on. I didn't want to hear that, but it was what I needed to hear. Get him, Sean. And I could have stayed there. I could have stayed there, stuck like Chuck. But I began to read. And I came across this story of the Phoenix. A legendary bird, which according to one account lived 500 years, burned itself to ashes on a pyre and rose alive from the ashes to live another period. A legendary bird represented by the ancient Egyptians as living 5 or 6 centuries in the Arabian desert, being consumed in fire by its own act and rising in youthful freshness from its own ashes, and often regarded as an emblem of immortality or of the resurrection. Ain't nobody coming to help you with your situation, man. You can forget that shit. You can forget that shit. Nobody coming to help you. They too busy looking at Instagram. Ain't nobody coming to help you. They too busy looking at YouTube. Ain't nobody coming to help you. They too busy listening to music. Ain't nobody coming to help you. They too busy watching TV. Ain't nobody coming to help you. They too busy caught up in their own vices. You gonna have to help your motherfucking self this time.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You gonna have to help yourself this time. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Quit crying. Quit whining. I don't care. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Get your ass up and fix your life. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Cut them people out your life that ain't no good, that don't mean you no good, that you become codependent on. You think you love them, but you just codependent on them. Y'all don't even love each other no more. You've just become so comfortable in the chaos. You've become comfortable in an uncomfortable situation, right? And both of y'all scared to leave and the other one glad the other one's scared.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Stop living the life of a coward and get with yourself and get yourself right. Your comeback is on you. I want to give a shout out to my man Levant for that Cash App. Thank you, Levant. I got your donation, man. I got it the other day. Appreciate you. I don't know. Maybe you can't come back. Maybe I'm just overzealous because I believe in me and my confidence is where it is and my self-esteem is where it is, and I know I can come back from anything. I know it's possible for anybody to come back from anything if they believe, but maybe you don't believe. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. Matter of fact, I ain't got time to help you with that. Because I got to worry about my life. And you saw that little boy that ran across here? My son, I got to worry about him. I got to help him. Every tub sit on its own bottom. Every man for himself. Every tub sit on his own bottom. Every man for himself. The first law of nature is self-preservation.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Oh, weak ass shit. Some of y'all in your 20s and 30s still got your mother titty in your mouth, and you a dude.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You don't even make your bed up, and your mother still make up your bed. She still coming and fix your room. You in the 20s, you live in a house. You drink, you eat all the shit out the refrigerator. You don't never put nothing back in there. You don't clean up. You just go in your room and stay in there and goddamn watch video games, play video games all day.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Stuck like Chuck. You couldn't do that in here. You couldn't do that in this house. That ain't going down. Every tub sit on its own bottom in here.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
And you wonder why your will is weak. You wonder why you're perpetually insecure, that you live in constant fear. Because you don't do anything to make you proud of who you are. Everything that you do, how you living, your choices, everything that you do makes you resent who you are and hold yourself in contempt because you dependent upon somebody else. And then what you do, you go on these social media platforms and watch these fake ass niggas on the YouTube, these fake rappers, and you think that you got to live like that. And if you ain't got that, then you ain't nobody. And that's why your goddamn self-esteem low. Your shit low.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
I don't care nothing about your feelings, man. Get off the channel. And go watch the Dipset Locks verses and make a big deal. Distract yourself for 2 hours with that. Check me out. YT Preston, thank you for that super chat. Man, everybody give YT Preston a shout out, please. Thank him for that super chat. And make sure that y'all give Brian Choi a shout out, man. Shout out Brian Choi and shout out YT Preston, man. And my man Marcus Peoples, too, man. Marcus Peoples dropped a little $5 on a nigga, too, man. Don't help me do nothing, man. I got it, man. I got it. It took me late in life to get it, man. But I got it. I used to be you. Young nigga, I used to be you, weak, mama's boy, all that. I was all that at home. But when I went out into the street and moving around, I had a whole nother mask on. I was fronting hard. Get him, Sean. A.D. James. I need everybody to shout out A.D. James. I told you I bought both books last week. I just did it. A.D. James in the building. Shout out to A.D. James. Your 20s is rough, man. It ain't easy. It ain't supposed to be easy. You're supposed to be making a lot of mistakes. Ain't nothing wrong with making mistakes, man. What's wrong is when you keep making the same mistakes, expecting different results. Yeah, they call that insanity. If you in your 20s, you supposed to be pushing all your chips in the middle. Every time you get pocket kings or pocket aces or ace king or ace queen suited, pair 10 suited, pair jacks, pair queens, you in your 20s, go all in, push it in the middle. Yeah. I want to see the flop, I need to see the turn, and I need to see the river. I'm in my 20s. I'm going all out. I just may suck out on the river and hit and break the game. Yeah. A lot of y'all so scared to take a loss. You so scared to lose because you got these paper tissue feelings. You feel like every time you try something, it's supposed to work the first time you try it. Fool them, devil. Fool them, devil. You keep thinking that. You keep thinking that. You running your ideas by your mother. Check me out. I don't care. You running your ideas by your father. You running your ideas by your brother. You running your ideas by your sister. You running your ideas by your best friend. And ain't none of them never did shit. They ain't bad people, but they ain't did what you trying to do. And you trying to run your shit by them to get their approval. And they ain't did what you did. They don't know how to do it. And so you staying stuck because they ain't giving you saying, yeah, you could do it. They, I don't know about that. Maybe you should wait. Get him, Sean. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man.
I ain't waiting on none of y'all, man. This is my life. If I fuck it up and I lose it all, I did it. It's my fault. If I go all in and I lose, if I bet on me and lose it all, right? You know what I could do? You know who I become? I become the goddamn phoenix. I'll put myself back together from the ashes and I'll rise again anew. Get him, Sean. Yeah. I ain't scared of y'all. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Do anything. Tell him, Sean. Put your mind to it. Tell him, Sean.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay.
Get him, Sean.
You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
This is a buffoonery-free zone. We don't smoke no weed on this channel. You'll never see me smoking no weed in none of my videos. Luis Castillo in here. I ain't smoking no weed. Niggas going on rolling weed. So what you roll weed? What is that? Who gives a fuck that you can roll weed? Who cares? What that mean? What about in your other part of life? Do you take your little daughter to the park? Do you take your daughter to the park and push her on the swing? Have you taught your daughter, your 5-year-old daughter, how to play chess? Huh? I'm talking to you. Huh? Do you play matching old maid with your daughter? Huh? I mean, I'm just asking. Have you taught your daughter? You teaching her how to make her bed in the morning? Do you teach her how to brush her teeth? And you doing that? Nobody care you smoke weed in the video. Shit whack. Shit whack to me. Shit whack to me. I started smoking weed in 1981. Where you was at in 81? You was around in 81? Yeah, I know you wasn't. Put your life together, man. You can do it. I've done it several times. It's pain. Yeah, you in pain. Yes, you in pain. It hurts. You go to sleep with it. You wake up with it. I've been there. Sometimes you think, when is this shit gonna ever end? And you don't know. You go to sleep. You wake up. It's the same thing. And you wonder, when is it gonna end? And what it do? It get worse. But check it out. Pain is a motivator. And pain is like an elevator. You can get off whenever you get ready. You don't gotta ride the elevator all the way down to the basement. The elevator going down. Pain is an elevator. You can get off on the 5th floor. You ain't got to go down to the lobby. You can stop when you want to stop. And you got to make some choices. You got to make some changes. Maybe that relationship is over. That shit been over. Expiration date then came and went. You just drinking the spoiled milk. You don't love her no more. She don't love you no more. It's evident. It ain't nothing but tension when y'all go around each other. Time to let go. I got to go. Maybe we could be better friends apart than we can be together. Check me out. Yeah, I know we got married. I know we did. I know we've been married a long time. We got these kids, but I don't love you no more. I love somebody else. Get him, Sean. I'm going to do whatever we can. Let's sit down and work it out. We're going to sell the house. You can have this car. I'll take this car. We can arrange with the kids. I'll come get the kid. Let's talk about this. We ain't got to go to court. Let's talk about it. You understand? We ain't got to hate each other. We just don't love each other no more. You messing with somebody else and I'm messing with somebody else. This shit is over. Get him, Sean. Ain't nobody got no time to be playing no games. The phoenix flies. Wing scrapes the skies. You can make a comeback in your life. YT Preston in here. A.D. James is in here. Brian Choi is in here. Marcus Peoples is in here. Put your blame thrower down, blaming everybody for your problems. They did that to me. She did that to me right there. I was raised over there. I was born over there. My mother didn't do this to me. My father was never there. Let me play. Man, put your blame thrower down, right? Cause don't nobody care. You ain't the only one with a messed up story. We all got these jackleg families, man. We all got these jackleg stories. We all got these horror stories, man. Nobody is exempt. But that ain't no excuse for you to underachieve and underperform and lack the discipline you need to get your life together. But see, you got to find the courage to look at yourself and accept your truth. You got to be able to do that part. That's a hard part. But once you can get that under your belt, you on your way. You on your way. Quadrex in the building, man. Gave me the $5 euro. Check them out, y'all. I need everybody. Y'all heard Alexa? Yo, Quadrex, thank you for all you do and share, Sean G. Quadrex, thank you, man, for the support.
Baseball practice. This is a reminder. I have baseball practice.
Y'all hear Alexa? I just got that the other day. Alexa talking in my Yo, Alexa, don't be talking in my podcast, man.
This is a reminder. I have baseball practice.
I know we got baseball practice, man. I'm trying to do this podcast here. Nobody want to hear that shit. Yeah, shout out to Quadrex, man. Everybody give Quadrex a shout out in the super chat, man. I mean, in the live chat. Quadrex laughing at what's her name? Alexa. Watch this here, y'all. I just got it the other day. Alexa, what's my name?
I'm not sure who's speaking, but you're in Sean's account. To teach me to recognize your voice, just say, learn my voice.
Yeah, y'all see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. Goddamn, Quadrex put the super chat in and Alexa went to talking. Sean got not football practice. He got baseball practice at 4:00, so we're going to be able to get out. We're going to get out of here shortly. Vonda Koska. I see you, Vonda. ISVSOP. Y'all, let me tell you, man. The person that I used to be, y'all wouldn't like me. The person that I was in my 20s and in my 30s, y'all wouldn't like me, man. I'm nothing. Who I am today, I'm nothing like who that guy was. I've grown. I've destroyed myself and put myself back together many times. You know, drug addiction, alcoholism, broken hearts, terrible breakups in relationships, you know, starting new businesses, losing all my money, blowing up my trading account. You know, I've been through a lot. Going to prison, federal prison, losing $1 million. And it wasn't until I got real with myself and I began to hold myself accountable for what had happened to me and what was happening to me and what was going to continue to happen to me. And then once I was able to do that, then I was able to discern and know that I can, for the most part, somewhat dictate what happens to me by my choices and my decisions. yeah, some shit gonna come out of left field, you know what I'm saying? And things are gonna happen. But I don't have to participate in my own self-destruction. I don't have to say yeah when I want to say no. I don't have to be in relationships that I don't want to be in no more because I'm more worried about how you feel as opposed to how I feel. I'm worried about what my family gonna think versus what I think. I don't have to do that no more because I understand that my life is mine and that, you know, nobody is gonna volunteer to take my place to when I'm going through any type of pain. You know, there was probably one person now, my son probably would, and I knew my mother, Georgia Gunby, would. She would change places with me to do anything, but like just people in general in my life, nobody's gonna do that. And nobody's gonna do it for you either. You on your own. You on your own. You know, take your life and make it what you will. Do with it what you want to do with it. Be true to you. Love yourself. Become friends with yourself. Talk to yourself. Say good things to yourself about yourself. Focus on your positives. Congratulate yourself when you do something good. Even if it's as trivial as just having a good day. Sometimes when I lay down in my bed at night, I say, I be feeling bad. I say, well, damn, Sean, hold up, Sean, wait a minute. All right, that day didn't work out, but look at what you did. You uploaded a video to your Patreon account. You uploaded a video to the podcast with Soul. You uploaded a calisthenics video. You went, you paid that parking ticket that you had. You went to the grocery store, you brought you some milk, eggs, and fruit for you and little Sean. You played catch with little Sean. Man, Sean, all that's good stuff. Congratulations. You had a good day. It's them small victories, man. It's them small victories that you have to acknowledge to yourself that can give you the strength to get up the next day and keep going, you know. Every day is not going to be a triple. You're not going to hit a triple and drive in 2 runs every day. Some days it might be a walk, but at least you got on base. Other day it may be a single. Some days you may strike out. But every time it's your turn to get up to the plate to go hit, you got to get up, get your bat, and get in there, man. David Andrews, peace to you, man. Thank you, man, for coming through. You know? So listen, man, Sean G, we here. I think some people just bought some books. Let me give them a shout out. I heard my joint go off. Let me see, I can go right here. Let me see. Man, shout out to my man Anthony James. Chicago represent. Bought volume 2 and volume 3. Shout out to Anthony James, y'all. That's my man. He came through from the Shy. And we hung out a little bit. A.D. James, I see you, man. My Patreon channel, man, is patreon.com. The Patreon channel with Soul. It is not Sean G like you see up there on the screen. It's the Patreon channel with Scroll. I say with Scroll. The Patreon channel with Soul. I just ain't figured out how to put all that up there without knocking all the other stuff out. So I just left it up there. So, you know. Appreciate everybody coming through. I got to get ready to take Sean to baseball practice, man. I love all y'all. Believe in yourself. Stay true. Stay bold. Stay aggressive. Be true in your life and be bold. Speak up. Stand up and be counted. Say what you got to say. Be who you are. There's only one you. And be aggressive. Opportunity presents itself. You go for it. Sean G, signing out.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. I love you, Sean.
Me too.
Stigmatism in my soul, man. Window cleaner with soul. You see it, you hear it.
Dopest channel.
Dopest channel on YouTube.
You hear it.